Yes, guys, welcome to Bala Sports. How you guys doing? Today we got to be talking about a topic that I'm not much of a fan of talking about because it's going to be mentioned Arsenal winning against Manchester United. But I do got a good friend of mine here today that's a diehard Arsenal fan, and I can't say much about him, but to introduce him to the screen, got my brother here, Young Gunner. Anyways,
What's going on, guys? What's up, guys? What's up? I hope we're all doing well, especially
yep,
my young Gunner family.
this guy.
We're up right now. We're up.
I see that, man. Like, bro, man, listen, what a game, right?
It was
I
amazing.
mean,
Well,
before we start to the all this right now, right? I
yeah,
feel like you guys are the better team. Like on paper, all around when you look at it, going down the list, you guys are actually the our better team, especially from last year to this year, adding Declan Rice. But we're gonna get to all that. I want to hear your reaction. Pause for a minute, because I know this is gonna be sweet. How sweet it is to actually beat Manchester United. That's
I'm gonna
no.
I'm gonna tell you right now, beating Manchester United is the best feeling ever. This is the one game it's a must-win game for me every season because losing to them is the worst thing on earth, to be honest. Because these guys are loud, just like we're loud right now. It goes both ways, but yeah, it's Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world in the Prem. So beating them, it just feels great every season. It feels better than any beating any team in the Premier League,
Oh wow! Even
including
Chelsea.
no, yeah, even Chelsea, dude, even Chelsea. I hate this team. I hate them with a passion. You guys, I don't like you guys, but taking an L against you guys is okay. Taking an L against Manchester United feels different.
Yeah,
Feels like
that's
the
big.
world is ending, bro.
That's big.
Feels like the end of the world losing to those guys, and it sucks, bro. That's why you couldn't get any of them to come and chat because they're
Right.
drowning in depression or soaking in sorrows right now.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I personally like watching the game. Of course, man, we do this because of the love of the game. You know what I mean? It's not about
Right,
being a
right,
Chelsea fan or being an Arsenal fan. When Manchester United versus Arsenal is the most watched game for every Premier League lover. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
that's just the point. Like watching it and going through the whole emotions. Of course, see how crazy you guys are going on social media. I mean, like you guys deserve it. You know that, but throughout the game, I know that there's a moment, especially when the first goal went in. Though, what was going through your head there? Like going through, like just after the first. Well, before that, I think I haven't missed an open.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
go ahead.
Right, point blank, opportunity missed, and it was just like, yo, what the hell? How many opportunities does he want just like that before he scores? I don't
Right.
get it. But after the first goal went in, it's almost routine. You're gonna feel like shit. Oh man, it's gonna be one of those days, man. I don't know if we're gonna win this game. But hey, we responded literally a minute later, so it was just like
Right.
it balanced out everything, the feelings and everything. Game was right on. It was, we're starting right from the beginning again, pretty much. So yeah, it didn't feel so good after they scored, but everything kind of neutralized literally a couple seconds later. So I didn't really feel too much after the first goal.
Oh wow, man. Declan Rice.
Oh, dude, with everybody spending so much money, bro. He's definitely been worth it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Every
You know,
penny
like
that we spent on him, it's worth it.
I'm a big fan of Declan Rice, except now that he wearing the goddamn red shirt. You know, but I'm not
I get
like
it.
I've been always praying for God for Chelsea to get Declan Rice for years. You know, because like he's Premier League ready. You know, he had put
Yeah,
in time in and time out of I mean when he was to West Ham. And for me, Declan Rice is the definition of having a guy that just want to play the position that he's actually good at. You know, I mean, he really the number six role for me in the Premier League right now. He's the man. And
yo, yeah, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. My
to
bad.
see him go to Arsenal, which like seeing you guys what y'all did last year, and then seeing him go over there at the beginning, I'm like, fuck.
And the thing about it, he actually chose us. You know what I mean? Like most players, they just end up at certain clubs, but this guy
Right.
actually wanted to come to us. Which is pretty big. And
Yeah.
like you said, like you said, you guys were on his radar for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure at some point during his youth career, he also played for you guys as well.
Right.
So it all seemed like he was gonna end up at Chelsea at one point, but after this past summer, things pretty much changed because we changed as a team, and he saw what we had going on, and he liked it and said, "Hey, if there's a team that I want to be a part of and actually achieve something big, it was us." So
Right.
he made a pretty good, wise choice in my opinion, and more power to him and more success to us.
I think the switching, like me personally, I believe that he didn't come to Chelsea based on the changing of the ownership and everything else that
Yeah,
was around in Chelsea. And I believe that if it was the Ibrahimovic era when he was there with Chelsea, I feel like we would have had Declan Rice. Like
one
because
hundred
we all
percent,
know, you know what I mean? And
100%.
to see you guys going there, he was really dominating that game. And I do think that this out of the 4 games so far, this is best game as a world class player. Because
Oh, dude,
he
yes, it
going
was.
against Manchester United, like he was like, I can't wait for this moment. I love the way he was running the midfield and going up and down, box to box. I'm like, yo, this guy doing what the fuck is he
He
doing?
ju- he just knows what it is and what it means. He's
Right.
he's he's him. He's like you said. He has Prem experience, and he's on a bigger stage now, and I'm sure he's very happy to be there, and he's just gonna put in 100% every chance that he gets, so people know like this is who I am, and I'm not here to mess around.
Yeah. I mean, Manchester United for me, man, like they just come out here playing like I just hate when teams just decide to play the long ball. Chelsea be doing that shit lately.
No,
Like,
it's not just long ball. It's more so counter. Like this is their same tactic they use against us every trip, home or away. Is just catch us on the counter. It works sometimes, but majority of the time it's not gonna always work. You have to establish somewhat of control of a game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did compared to them. Not saying we completely dominated them or they completely dominated us, but we had somewhat of a control to that game. And in the end, I think that's what kind of made us prevail and get the 3 points.
now I'm about to play a little bit of double advocate here, right?
Yeah.
That offside call in the 89 minute against Manchester United.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, I know you guys already got the result. The game is over.
Yep. I
Give
know
me
what you're
your
about to ask me.
honesty. What's that offside?
Oh, the
Like that?
Garnacho goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was offside. What?
Come on,
Are you
man.
kidding, bro? That's
Stop,
the one
bro.
that's the one thing you cannot fight. Offside.
Yo.
You can debate other official decisions, but when it comes to offside, that's the one thing you cannot debate. Like the cameras don't lie, the lines don't lie, and if they do lie, the dude who's looking at the lines is blind or something because he's not doing his job right. But I thought you were gonna ask me how I felt after the dude scored that goal. I can tell you how I felt.
Oh no, because like the offside for me, that could have went both ways. And I think that, and I really think, honestly, think that if they were playing it in Manchester United, that's
They weren't gonna give it.
that would have been a goal.
Yeah. They weren't gonna give it to us.
Exactly. So basically, that could have been one that could have went either way. So it was a
Yeah.
home field advantage kind of stuff. That's why I'm so big on it. Because I was just watching that again. I'm like, yo, there's no way.
But but Musa, think about this. Last season when we played them at their home, we scored a goal. Martinelli first goal. They called it offside, and then
Right.
months later they came out and apologized saying it wasn't. So
So
hey,
it's a makeup.
yeah, bro, like it happened to us. Now it's gonna happen to you guys.
Yeah, because I remember me and you, I think it was last week that we were talking about some of the VAR mistakes in the Premier League this year so far, and some of these things be ridiculous, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. If you got a second eye or third eye looking at something, we expect you to come up with the right decision,
Yes.
Especially with Anthony Taylor, as a Chelsea fan, we just hate him anyways.
Bro, that guy McDean pretty much exposed the whole corporation.
Exactly. That's the
He
next name
exposed
I was
them.
gonna call. Yep.
He exposed them, and they're all in cahoots, so we know what's going on. So literally, we're not just playing against the opponent, but also the official. And you have to outscore your opponent to outright win a game now,
Right.
because the officials ain't helping nobody.
That,
For real.
and going in like I think after the 75th minute going up, that's when I really start seeing the beauty of Arsenal football. because I think it was like a little bit of scrappy game. Oh man, this game could have won either way. You know what I mean? Even a
Yeah,
draw would
yeah,
have been fair, but a draw probably would have been more better for Manchester United than being
yeah,
away
100%.
here. And like I said from the beginning, like Arsenal being the better team so far. In my opinion, I believe Arsenal is the better team compared to United, Liverpool, or Chelsea. You know, I got to give you guys the credit. I don't want to, but I already know what's gonna happen at the end of the season, man. Y'all gonna.
bro, bro, I hope. Listen, honestly, I wasn't really expecting us to have that season we had last season, so it just kind of came up on all of us. And then in the end, it was so disappointing that it ended that way. But I'm not really expecting us to, have the same season we did last year in terms of like being that good. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a scrap. But
Right.
I am expecting us to do better than last season. Not necessarily win the title. I want to win, but definitely want to do better than last season. Not choke.